Hello and welcome to this week's episode of Cookin' Chem. Today we will be learning all about the science behind one of America's most classic breakfasts, pancakes.
Our recipe includes flour, sugar, baking soda, baking powder, salt, buttermilk, eggs, and butter. It's amazing how combining these simple ingredients makes such a tasty treat.
The first step toward producing delicious pancakes is combining the dry ingredients into a bowl. As you can see, pancakes contain a larger amount of flour than any other dry ingredient. This is because flour is full of proteins called gluten and gliadin. After the dry ingredients are moistened, the proteins will link and sticky gluten will be created. Gluten is what will be making the pancake rise.
Next, you want to preheat the stove to medium. This is because the pan we are using is made of titanium covered in ceramic. Ceramic has a high heat capacity, so although it can hold heat for a long time, it also takes a long time to heat up.
After that, use a whisk to mix the wet ingredients in a separate bowl. Combine the two mixtures and stir.
As the wet ingredients mix with the dry, an acid-base reaction is occurring. Baking soda is basic and buttermilk is acidic. Mixing the two creates carbon dioxide, the bubbles you see in the batter. It's important to pour your pancakes into the pan as soon as possible. The bubbles are important.
After the pan is lightly buttered, scoop some batter into the pan.
As the pancakes cook, so much chemistry is occurring. For one, a type of heat transfer called conduction, which is the transfer of energy through touch, is occurring between the stove and the pan and the batter, making the pancake bake.
At the same time, chemical bonds are forming. When the temperature of the pancakes increases, amino acids in the proteins chemically bond with carbon and oxygen. This forms the molecules that give pancakes their yummy smell, flavor, and brown color.
Pancakes are not only full of protein from the flour, but also because of eggs. When the eggs bake, proteins in the eggs are rapidly changing. As the proteins gain energy, denaturization happens. As individual molecules bind together, the proteins create the circle solid pancake.
When bubbles start to form, flip the pancake. Cook until a golden brown. Voila! Our pancakes are finished.
The last step is cleaning up our pan. Don't forget to be careful of ceramic's high heat capacity. To remove the grease from the pan, you should use soap and water. That's because soap molecules will wrap around the grease molecules. When the water washes away the soap, the grease will wash away too.
Thanks for tuning in to this episode of Cookin' Chem. We'll see you next week. Same time, same place, discussing the chemistry.